big in Ghana too.
It's big. It's big. It's big everywhere. Okay, let's not even just say Africa, Ghana, wherever. Everywhere.
Russia.
You know, like just fast
And the Asian
money.
countries too.
Just fast money.
Let's talk about it. That's a whole different corporate scam.
You know,
I think.
like, how do y'all feel about it? Like, how do you feel about, people living a lifestyle? You're looking at them. You're like, how did they get that? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when I look at them,
why she in
I see
Dubai?
you
Who she
raising your
with in
hand. I'll let you
Dubai?
go, Sasha.
Ain't no lie.
I personally don't pay. I personally just look the other way.
Yeah.
Right.
I have many friends who are
Because I'm like, that don't got nothing to do with me. I be drinking.
We all know we've been we all
I'm
grew
like,
up with the scammers. Yes.
Yeah.
And I just feel like as long as you're smart and you clean and you just make a new life for yourself, I feel like it don't matter to me. But if you're stupid and you get caught up, that's the problem.
I just feel like if you're gonna do it, don't hurt people who can't afford to be hurt. Like I have friends who mainly. I know people who steal from individuals, and I know friends who steal from corporations. And I feel like less upset when it is from a corporation because they can always recoup their losses. But when it's from an individual who's a single parent with kids and you just stole their whole identity and their whole life, that's kind of messed up.
It's like murder.
That's
That
like,
is.
but
It really is.
But the way these niggas be getting these corporations, I be like, y'all niggas crazy.
Do you, bro?
These niggas be making like 10,000 a week.
They shipped us here. Do you, bro?
Yeah, I'm like,
give me the contact.
Like,
Yeah,
for me,
like-
I'm not even gonna lie. I swear, consider me naive or so, but I did not know about scamming until I moved to Atlanta.
Really?
She saw. Let me
Girl,
tell you,
wow.
I ain't never seen so many
Don't
scammers
put that on my
in
state, in my city.
That's
had
money
never-
wise and just
What did
everything.
you
I
move
had
to
never
Atlanta
seen
from?
this.
I moved from the DMV.
And you never,
I was like, I was very.
that's the
That's
hard.
the biggest,
That's like,
yeah.
but you know, I felt like I was probably really sheltered.
No, the thing about
But-
up north, from what I've in my studies, because it's a very entertaining topic to watch, to see, and people up north or like in the DMV, they have jobs, like real jobs, and then they still do it.
Yeah. To cover their ass.
So they have like businesses and like real jobs.
I mean,
and
it's,
then they still do it. So you
it's
might
a
not
white
see
collar
it up there.
crime. It's easier to
I've
be.
got a question though. I've got a
white collar
question.
crime.
What is coming? Like,
Let me keep it real with you, man. I don't rock with scammers, man. That's my personal opinion. And I'm not over righteous. I'm not above nobody. I ain't perfect. I'm not any of that. But the reality is we glorify a lot of things that if it happen to us, you're not going to be feeling it.
I'm not gonna be feeling it. You right.
You grind and you work hard every day, like just to have something.
You right.
To be something. You know what I'm saying? You get to where you feel like you should be in life. You don't know. People don't know where you at. Scamming don't have no, it doesn't have a name. It don't have a number. It don't have none of that. So when you get scammed, you could be at the pinnacle of your life. Let's say you just got married.
Yeah.
There was a girl from our community who got scammed out some money. She supposed to get married. She put $40K down for a wedding.
Gone.
Oh, I saw that post.
You understand?
That's
So a lot of people don't like to personalize the shit.
Yeah.
We don't like the like we see the enjoyment because that's the shit. We're so disconnected. We see the enjoyment, the bottles popping. Oh, niggas throwing money. You throwing a whole motherfucker. Like, this motherfucker worked hard to get this 10K,
60,
20K,
years working in the
30K.
corporation.
Him and his wife had plans to, let's buy this house so we can move out of here for our daughter. Let's put this in our child's college fund. So sometimes y'all put it like, oh, okay, what's the corporation? Let me put this, okay. Let's say it's the corporation. All right? What's the first people that's affected by any loss that happens in a corporation? The employees, the first people to go. Black people, by highest percentage in numbers, are service employees. Services is where we work. So you scam the corporation. All they're gonna do is cut your job to make up the money they gotta make up.
damn right.
Period. That's what they divide shit into quarters.
Yeah, and you're right. I would
It's a numbers game.
I would hate for somebody to be taking my hard-earned money. Like, yes, I have seen it. We live in Atlanta. We all see it. But I go to work. I work for everything
Every
I
Let me
got.
ask you guys this question.
Yo.
So let me ask this
I want to
question,
be
right?
scammed though. 'Cause
Let me ask this question. For
I
those
don't know
of
how you fall
us,
for it.
or not, let's not say us, but for people who may enjoy the money in the clubs, you know, the VIP sections, and people.
When I buy a
Most
VIP,
of them-
I use my debit card.
No, I'm saying
Can't even use that
no,
shit.
listen, no, I'm saying
Come
the
back
people that we are
automatic
in
when I go
the
to Ace.
sections with. No, I'm saying the people who we are in the sections with. We know that. We're not trying to judge, but
I'm not
questionable.
judging.
So are we guilty for?
I don't think so.
enjoying-
Well, you know,
I feel like
For
we're not
enjoying
supposed to
that.
judge our
Do
brother.
you know?
It's not our
You're
place.
not
We
supposed
have
to
our own
judge.
Not judge them. Are we guilt? Are we?
Do you know?
Are we
How
in the
do you know they're
wrong?
scammers?
Do you know?
How am I in the wrong for drinking
That shit don't make no sense, bro. If you met somebody who you knew told pistols and was shooting, there's a killer.
You're a part of it. Point blank.
That's what I'm saying.
You know he's a
You're
killer.
part of
Ain't
it.
no
Right.
judge. Some
guilty.
pop off in the club, he start
Exactly.
shooting.
If you know,
Okay.
you guilty.
Oh, I
Exactly.
didn't. You by association. The
what I'm
law
asking.
say you guilty.
So what happened? I was
No, it's a question. I mean, I don't know if it's.
Listen. Point blank. If you are in a room,
I've been working in
okay,
the service industry.
with a whole bunch of people, and you know for a fact that you are a scammer, when the police bust in there, they are taking everybody and not just you.
Straight up.
But I ain't do nothing.
So
It
doesn't matter. Does not matter. though.
I don't even know how I'm timing myself to scamming.
Association.
I go to work, oh.
That's
Please,
that.
I work.
You know, like it's same thing as I'm saying of being at the wrong place at the wrong time, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's like going to the trap man house. Not saying anybody does that, but I'm just saying like
You will get
But you
arrested.
will get
I
You
knew.
will
Okay,
if you
I
were
got a
really
perfect
gay.
story.
You will
I
get
got a
arrested.
perfect
It's about that.
story.
Be booked down.
Yeah.
This is when Katrina had happened. I was hanging out with friends, and one of our friends, they had scammed their way and getting the benefits for Katrina. They got the $2,000. They got over a month or two in the Hilton Hotel. Never even lived in Louisiana. Took somebody's identity or whatever. You know, I'm like 20 something,
Right.
young 20. So I'm like,
Right.
shit.
Let's go.
This drugs,
Have
it's
fun.
food, it's free shit. Let's go. I ain't got no job. Let's go. So I eventually learned that they was printing checks too. So what they was doing was
oh my god.
they was stealing the symbol from like a Burger King's check, and they would put it on the check and have it as like a payroll check. And they would go to
They're
Walmart
letterhead.
and they're like
Cash it out. Huh?
cashing out. And they make like $700, and I mean they might have to go to a couple of them before it happens, but they get like $700. So one day I was about to, I ain't had nothing to do. I was about to go over, hang out, just smoke some weed, just chill. Oh, it's free shit. But something literally told me not to go. Like son just said, Desmond, you know what? Just stay at your auntie house. Don't even fucking go. Stay at your auntie house. So I decided not to go. That day, the fucking FBI broke into their fucking apartment.
Your mom is
Not
a
the
praying
FBI.
mom.
Found the
FBI.
checks and the check printing shit.
Credit cards and shit.
Credit card, everything he had,
Grandma.
and took everybody who was in there associated with
Exactly.
him
That's that point
to
blank.
jail.
Yeah.
That's that point blank.
I was like, praise
Yo,
God.
Like,
Yo.
that's
It'll
what
never
I'm
be our
saying.
portion.
I put like this. Where you at in your life to determines who you hang with too. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? I feel like for me, when I was younger, I could afford to hang with a lot of people that's doing whatever because I didn't build up shit. I didn't have shit. I didn't have anything to where I'm gonna lose out this situation.
Yeah.
You did. When I got something, I'm trying to protect everything.
Facts.
Right.
So whether I know you cool and you got a good heart, you a scammer, I know plenty of scammers. That's not the point. But I can't hang with you.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
You might scam
You
me.
dig what I'm saying?
So
Like I got a kid,
Mm.
you know what I mean? I got a job, I got a house, I got things going on to where I can't afford to be in jail 7 days, 14 days to any pay a lawyer for anything to prove anything. We already know what the system do to us.
That's if you get
Before you know what I'm saying? You ruined your name before. So I didn't come where I'm at or build what I'm at. So it's like based off of where you at in life determines who you hanging with.
That's facts. There's a saying,
you know,
hang around 9 wolves, you become the 10th.
Straight
Definitely,
up.
straight up, bro.
You know? And
So-
I'm glad, you know, going back to these scammers, younger me, naive of me, was scammed. Nothing serious, but, you know, I've succumbed to being scammed.
How much?
You know, several hundred, but it, you know what I'm saying?
The fact of the matter
But the
is,
fact of the matter is,
you got
Y'all
I got
finesse.
scammed and it taught me. It taught me.
I think
You gotta-
everybody.
Yeah, you
Yo,
got to.
Everybody got scared.
I've never been scammed.
Except for this man.
I don't know,
Jesus.
man. Like,
So
That's
now
why
the,
you said, what's
go
the
ahead.
oh my God.
that's why I said, what do they like?
They
said
crafty, yo.
You said they were printing checks, okay?
When I was
that's
18,
weird to
they
me,
sent
but,
me
like,
a check.
You said like, you know, I want to really know what they do. Why?
What do you mean? That's
There's
a
so many
scam.
forms of
It's so
scamming.
many
Let
ways
me
to
tell you.
scam.
Now I'll tell you.
You
I'll
can
tell
scam
you.
in so many ways.
about to
There's
be
Because
so
bro,
many
where I'm
ways.
from, yeah.
Yo, do I need to
Yo.
go to witness protection?
We're not talking about where you from.
I'm just
This
saying,
is
like-
an Atlanta
No,
thing.
but
Yeah.
scamming is scamming though.
not.
Yeah,
It's not
listen, this is what I'm trying to
that
say, yeah.
bad.
You can't come from where
See,
I'm
they
from
got me over
and
here.
get
Now,
scammed.
where you from again?
Bro, I'm from Nigeria, bro.
Nigeria.
Yeah,
Let me
and
tell you-
where-
Okay,
yeah,
do you-
well, listen.
Okay.
Where I'm from in Nigeria, yeah, actually, I lived in Lagos, yeah.
There you go.
And
you
see,
don't
bro,
know scamming.
if you live in Lagos, yeah, like
Bag.
you can live in London,
You can live in anywhere.
you can live in Japan, yeah, like you can live in New York.
Literally.
See what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, I mean, having that kind of lifestyle, yeah, whereby you have to open your eyes like wide, you get me? I don't see how.
But
it's
yeah,
scam.
So you saying Nigerians are scammers?
Yo,
No,
listen, Nigeria,
he's
listen.
saying he grew
Break
up
it
in a
down.
jungle. He grew up in a
Bro,
diverse jungle.
like, you know,
Nah.
in a place whereby like you just have to like open your eyes, bro. See, let me tell you, let me give you a story. There was
You
a
have to
time
think.
I was going to the airport, yeah, in Lagos, Ikeja, yeah. Okay, I was leaving for London. Now that was when iPhone 6 just came out. I think it was 2015 or 2014? 2015, I think. So yeah, I was wearing this skinny jean, yeah. It was just like at the back of my pocket, yeah. So I wanted to take a cab. Now Lagos is whereby you have to look at like
Every angle.
every angle. So yeah, and one thing about Lagos, yeah, is like, where is my phone? Okay.
I think you
All the
dropped
time.
it.
I don't know.
It's behind
Right
the
here. Just
The leg goes so.
Okay, see, like the phone was right here, yeah. It was just hanging. My jean was really tight, yeah. So I stopped a cab, like the way you stop yellow cabs in New York.
New York, yeah.
So there was this dude behind me, yeah. And one thing about Lagos, yeah, if somebody want to get something from you, people around you will not say jack.
Nope.
Because if they say anything, that person that is actually doing that, performing that act, yeah, might know some people that will beat the hell out of you, and you're not gonna do shit. So this dude was going for my phone, bro. So I wanted to get into the car. I put in my box. I was going to the airport, yeah. So I wanted to sit down in the car. I don't want to sit down on my phone. As I was reaching for my phone, his hand was going as well.
Wow.
What saved me was immediately, like, I got to the phone before him. So I got to my phone and I just told this person is just close to me. I'm like, what's going on? When I just look around, everybody just started laughing. You know why, yeah? Like, where I'm from, bro, you just have to look around you.
Stay busy.
There was a time as well in where they call Warri. Warri is somewhere, bro.
Delta.
Bro. Bro, if they say I will slap you, they already slap you. That's what they're saying. Like, so I wanted to go see a friend. I had some necklace on, a wristwatch, like a gold, yeah? My auntie was like, yo, where you going to? I'm like, I'm going to Mami Market. You're going to Mami, dressing like this. She said, remove everything. I removed everything. She gave me one torchlight phone. Go with this one. I live in a place whereby, bro, like, you don't behave anyhow. People will point gun on you and be removing your jewelries, bro. So you need to think, like, I don't know, man. I don't just see me coming from that kind of area, then you scam me. Bro.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, well, no, that's not scamming. That's robbing your ass. Robbing and scamming are two different things.
No.
So, like, you know, before you
I
get
wanna talk
scammed,
about
because
the
I've
checks.
heard a story, yeah, whereby somebody will chat with you, get all your information by chatting with you. If you're not greedy,
It's
I
not
don't see
just
you
that.
That's scamming.
No, but okay, let me ask you a question,
All
right?
right.
Some chick meet you, right?
Yeah.
You don't know from anywhere. You met in school. You don't whatever. You fall in love with a girl. That girl could be scamming you.
Bro.
You think
do you mean?
know. Let me
He's
be
right.
honest. There's some people that have consistent scams,
Women are excellent
quick money
scammers.
scam, long game scam.
Bruh.
There's so many women that
Bro, where I'm from, bro,
Yeah.
like I'm just gonna talk on based on my geographical
No, I get
location,
what
bro.
you're saying.
Where I'm from, yeah?
Yeah.
If I take you as my girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
bro, you are my responsibility.
Of course.
So I don't see it as scam.
no. I get what.
Like
no,
say this is
get
it.
what I'm
You
telling
need
you.
anything, I'll provide it for you
Listen.
as
Wow.
my girlfriend.
Here,
So
can
You
I?
get me?
Okay.
That's the way we
No,
go.
get what
Let
I'm
me-
telling
let
you.
me-
It's
let me
beyond
use
that.
it.
It's beyond that. What I'm beyond just that example.
Okay.
For instance, we talked about scamming is a universal thing. Who's the guy that? Who's the white guy? Was it Bernie Madoff? Who was the white guy?
No,
That,
you right, Bernie
of
Madoff.
Enron? Who was the guy
who did
that?
the Ponzi scheme?
The Ponzi scheme.
That was Bernie.
He's probably that was probably
That was the biggest Ponzi
the
scheme
biggest
in
Ponzi
history.
billions.
He's white or black?
He's white.
White guy.
Of course.
Billions.
Wow.
Not-
Black person would
He's
have
the-
been
Can you talk me through the procedure now?
Okay,
That's
now,
Yeah.
this guy basically wasn't he
He was getting
part of
people
the
to
scheme
invest in
and
hedge
invest
funds.
right in hedge funds.
in hedge funds.
And those funds, investments,
Okay.
investment funds. So basically, what he'll do is create like a shell company,
Okay.
like
Wow.
a company that doesn't really exist,
He was a smart
but it's there.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? Account, names, numbers,
Sounds like
everything
Wells
is
Fargo.
okay. It's legitimate.
Okay.
You understand?
PayPal.
So what they do is they go around and say, okay, we're gonna invest in these homes here. We're gonna invest in this. We're gonna invest in this. We're gonna invest in whatever the investment is.
Mhm.
This is the investment portfolio. This is the financial. This is the dividends you get back. This is how much you're supposed to take back. This is what you gotta do. X, Y, and Z. So even by paper, everything's legitimate.
Okay.
You understand? That's why he was able to do the billions. He was able to do.
Okay.
You
But
understand?
my question.
So now he took it to stock market.
I want to meet this guy.
No, I wanna ask you a question.
Okay, okay.
Like, you say you come to me as an investment
Was it Rockefeller?
company,
Yeah.
yeah, and you want me to invest my money in you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, bro, if actually this money that I want to invest is my hard-earned money
Mm-hmm.
that I worked for, bro, like I will do every research, yeah, regards to whoever you are, before I can invest my money.
Bro,
Everybody's
Bro,
not like
that's
that.
what everybody did.
That's what I'm
Everybody's
saying.
not
No,
like
no,
that.
listen,
Yeah.
listen.
Bro, you are
listen.
one of how many people this guy scammed. So it's not like
Nah,
this
bro,
guy
you can't
scammed
scam
two
me,
people.
bro. You know what, bro?
Yes, we know.
You
We're
can
not
never scam
talking,
me.
we're not talking about you. This is talking
You
about
I'm
just
just
said
saying,
you
people that get scammed, yeah, are
what?
so naive to me.
Okay, that's
No.
there.
Hold on.
That's
So,
your
so, I'll give you an example, okay? So I have PayPal, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get an email, like literally, like that shit looked legit
Yeah.
as F.
You gotta pay attention. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
It's not every link I click on my
No,
phone.
hold on.
I love seeing scam
hold on.
emails. I know
Hold on.
that.
Calm down.
PayPal email, like every single thing looked legit. Now, truthfully, I was having a problem in logging in to my PayPal, so they sent me an email. I should confirm my social.
Oh no.
Social.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
That's too much.
I agree. That's me too.
That's too much.
That's me too.
Listen.
I will
That's
tell
me too.
I'm going.
I do.
Relax,
I
relax.
don't. You're not gonna get me.
Now,
That
listen.
don't, I'm going to look it up.
You lost me on that
I'm
one, B.
going.
you
I'm
call your
telling you.
Hold on, listen.
You're not gonna get me.
Hold on,
Go ahead,
hold on,
go
hold
ahead,
on,
go
hold
ahead,
on.
go ahead.
PayPal doesn't require a social though.
Right.
But I understand. But yeah.
Yeah.
So when you call your bank, okay, sometimes they would ask you for the last four of your socials, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
At least you-
So me, I'm here thinking like, okay, like this guy's just gonna help me out, and get my thing, back on.
Yes.
Then again, something hit me like, hey, bro, no, call, man. Picked up my phone and I called PayPal. Hey, I got this email and that. It's like, no, that was not from us.
All the time.
Yeah.
That even happened a little ago.
So listen, it can happen to anybody.
Listen.
No, it can never happen to me. You know why? I have the time. I have the time to walk to the bank.
Okay.
Let's see. We're not talking about you.
People are naive.
But I agree with him on this aspect.
On that one,
You're
yes.
not gonna get me. I'm going to.
Bro, I'll
gonna
go
look
to
it
the
up.
bank.
I'm gonna
I
look
will
at the
even
Twitter.
call.
I'm gonna look at the email. I'm going to look
Let me
because
keep
when I
it
was
real.
18.
We're just talking about the people who, fall victim. We're not talking about the ones who.
When I was 18,
Yo,
they sent me a check.
Everybody's card
If you don't,
is online. Everybody's debit card, credit card is online. Point blank.
let me
Everybody.
give you an example.
I have a story.
Everybody.
I don't have a bank
When
card.
I was 18, let me tell y'all the story.
I don't have a bank card,
Then
bro.
forget
No.
your situation.
I don't.
Listen, you
You don't have a bank card? You don't take a money
Why?
from the
Why?
bank?
I'll just walk to the
Oh,
bank
okay.
and
Now you're a
withdraw
little more
money.
traditional.
Right check,
I've had friends
paper.
like that. Nigerian
You're a little more
friends with
traditional than I know. Okay.
What?
Okay, that's a little more different. But okay, the reason I understand scamming is but I didn't understand it when I was younger. My mom was trying to warn me. When I was 18, I was trying to be like model. Back then, people from Africa, I don't know where they were from.
Africa.
This say Africa. This
Back it up, bro.
say Africa.
They were doing like modeling agency. We're going to send you the money, and all you have to do. We're gonna send you the check. Thank you. I'm happy you can understand. We're gonna send you the check, and then you take a certain amount to pay for the photo shoot, and then you send the rest of it to us.
To us,
Is that
exactly.
My mom was like, Anita, don't do it. And no, I didn't do it. Okay. But when I got older, I saw other situations happen, and I was like, yo. Well, I actually got with the sponsor one time on Culture Shock. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. So it's like, but we gonna talk about it.
She is Culture Shock.
Yo.
But I did get got one time.
But that's like 99.
And they closed my whole account.
Yo.
So no, let me give you an example. You, since you don't have bank accounts or anything.
Yeah, what's up?
There's this. I don't know how often you watch.
He
YouTube.
puts money on his
There's this
mattress.
girl.
Go ahead, talk to me. Talk to me.
Okay, so
What you
there's
saying?
this girl. Listen.
Okay.
There's this girl, right?
Mhm.
She's a scammer, but she don't scam lightly. This girl will.
The church girl?
No, you know
not
her.
her.
I don't even remember the name.
What
So
church
this
girl?
girl, right?
Like,
Because there's one girl in London that scams everybody in
Oh,
church.
yeah,
You know that one,
I saw that
yeah?
one.
Yeah, I saw that one too. She doesn't go for people that are poor, like people
And
that have
then
the
she
cash.
moves them into the house.
Yeah,
and
the
they paying
girls
all
to the
bills.
house. Yes. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a pastor.
That's
Yeah.
Professional
Pastor who
scammer.
does scams.
Yeah.
So,
Professional.
okay. Now this is the
my
girl,
God.
right? She this guy was already married and in a relationship. And then he meets this girl. Let's just say she was at the gym. I'm pretty sure y'all heard it. So eventually they start hanging out, just friends. Eventually that falls out. The guy asks for a divorce from his wife. Them two get married. This is a happy relationship. We're married now. This guy has a house, and she was just like, oh, babe, you know, now that we're married, I have to be put on this because if anything was to happen, at least I'll be able to sell the house for something else, yada, yada, whatever. Now, the thing about it is, naive.
That's the long game.
Naive, thank
That's
you.
the long game. But the thing about it is, this was a relationship that she scammed because she faked a relationship. Only to realize that she was small, taking his house, his car, and everything. And then she started planning on killing him. The fact that she would never be caught, but she's done it so many times.
Kill somebody?
You see what I'm telling you?
No, yeah,
Climb me, but guess what I'm climbing?
yes,
She killed people before.
Yeah,
no,
is
the thing
coming.
is, she doesn't.
Okay.
She
Continue.
hires people.
I'm changing my surroundings in
The thing about it
2021.
is, by the time she's already hired somebody to do that, she's got the money, she's got the house.
Wow.
Move on to the next person. That's not
That's
necessarily
no
that you can be scammed. As you said, there's scammers on Instagram because, bitch, I know your size is a
There's
36
scammer
and you looking like
everywhere,
a size 2 on Instagram. Scam.
That's a scam.
Anything like that.
There
that's
are
a
different
scam.
levels of
Let me
scam.
Let me, okay,
I didn't get
okay,
it. I didn't get it.
Guys,
Wait,
guys,
wait,
hold,
wait.
okay, so yes. Well, okay, in regards to this topic, I'm talking about like fast lifestyle. It doesn't
Yes.
even have to be about scamming. That's a good example as well. People who we look at them and they have this
Perfect body.
perfect body, perfect
Only
life,
fans.
whatever, and
The only fan
and,
Yeah,
you
And then
know,
when you see them in person, you be like,
Yeah,
oh,
you know, so
you're
like,
fine.
but you
So
took that
Photoshop.
picture yesterday.
Well,
just like people's
sometimes
Only fans
lifestyles
account,
in
bro.
general,
That's,
like,
I mean,
Sign
it's a
up.
good, Atlanta's a really good example of
Right.
that because women sell their souls.
yes.
What do you mean sell soul?
LA
They
too.
sell
They
their
sell
souls.
their
Not just Atlanta.
Spirituality.
I don't understand. How did they sell the soul?
Hey,
Why are you so naive?
Because I don't know.
listen,
See, people have time for all those
When I-
things.
when
That's
I-
the
when I-
question.
when
I don't have the
okay,
time.
listen.
Wait,
When I
let
say
her
that
explain.
someone will sell their soul, they're doing things that they know they weren't raised to do. They're coming outside
Oh,
of themselves.
Yes.
Exactly. Because
So you're
see,
sleeping with a
That's
man
got some money.
because
That's
he's
money,
gonna
that's
give you money. He's
lifestyle.
gonna buy you a car. He's
That's
gonna get
called
you nice
OnlyFans.
things.
Hood rich.
Now,
Lifestyle.
see,
rich
now
lifestyle.
listen.
Only
Only
giving
five
you
accounts.
value
It's
for
not just
value.
scamming
it's
with
not
a
just-
bank.
yeah.
It is like in all ways. You're
Yes.
buying. You're thinking.
Rich lifestyle.
You got a lot of people. You say, oh, they're verified. They got this many accounts. But if you look out there on your likes, 5 likes. The fuck?
You know what I saw on
Girl,
Instagram
don't talk about it,
yesterday?
You're
girl.
playing me.
I saw
Sasha!
somebody
And Hiram.
Yeah, I don't
But
want
you
to
know,
Listen, somebody was walking out of Linux Mall.
You be buying followers, bro.
I need
You
to-
can
You gotta pay attention to
You can
engagement.
see it.
That's
The-
good.
Listen, somebody was walking out of Linux Mall, and this isn't a dig or judging anybody. You can drive whatever you want, but they have all of these designer bags. They just did all this crazy shopping and hopping in a Corolla.
Hey,
But
wait,
you-
you know,
Maybe they're
Are we
just
fighting?
conservative.
And
Yeah,
that's-
hey,
you
look,
drive
look.
whatever you want.
Wait. I
Maybe
can't
they left
criticize
that car.
There's Mercedes Benz in an
Let
apartment.
me tell you why.
Jeff Bezos was riding in the
Let me
old
tell you
car.
why.
He's not
It's
doing
not
that
about the car. I'm
shopping,
just
though.
saying, but
He was a
has
$1 billion.
all this
He
money.
But
was
he's
worth
not
$1
gonna
billion
do- I don't think
riding
somebody
around in the
like-
Toyota.
I know. I think he wouldn't. He
We're
wouldn't do elaborate shopping like that.
And there's nothing wrong with those cars.
Maybe he left his car
I
at the
love a
dealership.
Honda Accord.
It's just when
Yeah.
you walk
I
out
love a
of Louis
Honda
Vuitton, I want to
Accord.
see you in a BM.
But there's
Question.
people in
But not
Mercedes
like a
Benz that
couple of
live in
Louis.
apartments.
Yo,
But I
question. Now,
Yeah.
what
That's
year
okay.
was that car?
Apartment is a house.
No.
It didn't look like a newer one, and I work in automotive. It didn't necessarily look
Yeah, I
like a
see
newer
what you're
one.
saying.
Yeah.
So listen.
You pay that shit off.
Maybe he left his car at the dealership for work.
Now let me keep it real. Let me answer these two things. One, with the example that you gave, right? I can't necessarily say the guy's living, more than his lifestyle per se, right? For instance, I ride a 2002 Camry.
I love my Camry.
99 something.
I will never sell that shit. I don't give a damn what I know what I can afford. I know what I can pay for. But for who? That's my whole, you understand? That's just me.
That's it.
That's it. Like, but
The
for
Gucci.
who?
For who?
Yeah, I like Maserati. I can buy
Maserati,
it. I
for
like
who?
this car. I can
For
buy
yourself
it.
now.
But
As long
But-
as that's the case.
at the same time, it's like, I've already paid this off. I ain't got to pay nobody nothing.
Yeah.
It rides
Wow.
good.
Ownership is everything.
It's clean.
To add to what
And
you're
again,
saying,
like I
yeah,
said.
yeah.
So if I
Go
want
ahead. When you're done.
so now if I want to go buy something that's,
It's gonna make you feel good.
it don't have to be rich, but if I want to buy it, I know I can buy it because I don't owe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
You understand
right.
what I'm saying?
To add
So
to
the
what you're
point-
saying, like I always make reference to where I'm from.
Exactly.
You get me, bro?
Yeah.
Well, read.
Like, bro, we are brought up in a way whereby you have to be contented with what you have. You get me? So, like, you're wearing a Gucci, yeah? If I see someone that is wearing a Gucci, yeah, I won't. Gucci is even small. Let's say.
It's even small. Gucci is small.
It's
Yeah.
small, man.
Louis.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
this
let's
one
say
guy
LV.
is
Yeah,
from
So
Louis.
yeah, let me say.
Okay.
Okay, LV. You're pushing on LV.
Okay,
yeah?
LV.
Okay,
okay.
let's just start with LV. Also, okay, a Rolex wristwatch. Yeah, like you've got it,
Oh, yeah, Rolex.
bro. Like, there's a difference between someone that has this cash and someone that is showing off. Them ones that are showing off, yeah, bro. I can spot you from afar.
I knew horse like that either, bro.
Like, bro, see if.
The ones
You
that
need to
want
see.
you to see their shoes.
You don't need to. You don't need to flash it. If I'm wearing an LV belt, bro. If I want to show you that I'm wearing an LV belt, yeah, I don't need to tuck in my shirt. This is what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
Yeah? I'm just gonna bend down and pick something. My shirt will move over. You see? You know that I got that thing. It's not as if I want to show. If some people want to show they will talking that shit like, okay, Gucci, bro. That's dumb to me. You get me? Like, why do you do it like that? You get me?
I knew we were
Bro,
gonna
I
get
prefer.
Hush Puppy is on Hush.
I'll call him.
He's the man of the topic.
One thing, yeah. All these brands.
Oh no, you know Hush Puppy?
Okay, excuse me.
He's a social media influencer.
Yeah, but
He's on Instagram.
Yes.
one thing you need to know.
Ah.
One thing you need to know is, yeah, expensive brands, yeah, don't actually have them logos out there. The ones that are really expensive. If you wanna live the bougie life, the luxury life, yeah, they don't show that thing.
The
It's
logo?
always inside. Nah, it's always inside.
Exactly.
So them ones that they flash, yeah, they don't.
Most
have
time it's the print.
Yes.
It's just the print.
Yeah, they don't have money.
It's the print.
They're just learning. So that's
No,
one thing.
but-
So
But the
you can't
point of
just
what
move
I
to
was
things
talking
like that.
about was they were trying to flash something, coming to Linux, I got all this. my whole point was, since we were talking about scamming, how were they buying certain things? It had, like, again, it was nothing about the car. I love an economical vehicle.
No,
I have
not
one.
even
That's what we're counting, though.
No, not going back to the car, but I wanted to use pinpoint on that car for a reason to say that, you know, even the rich, the people that really have money.
The ones that really have it ain't spending
The
money
thing
on cars
is,
like
they're
probably driving that car.
No,
They're spinning it.
No,
And they're driving
they're
it.
spinning it.
Example, Bill Gates.
But the point being is, they have that money, they're spending it. The way they're spending it is different. You understand what I'm saying? If they know you have a car, they know the car's gonna depreciate. It don't matter what car you buy.
Exactly. Right.
It could be the latest Bugatti. It could be Ferrari. I don't care what year. The moment it depreciates.
Exactly.
So that's not giving them more money. You understand? So why would they drive a car that's gonna give them less money?
I've got a question though.
Now, if they buy a house,
Okay.
or they build, or they buy land, they know, okay, you know what I just did?
That's smart.
I just bought something that's 1.2 million, 1.4
Double it
million.
up.
Right.
Now that
Double it
this
up.
cost is 1.4 million, all the houses around me now that weren't worth 200,000-300,000, now that raised their value 700,000-800,000.
Exactly.
That's true.
So now that guy will start buying stuff in his community, buying things around. So those people can shop there.
Yeah.
People want to move there.
Right.
And he'll sell it for
That's
that
the
price.
mentality.
Right.
So you don't have,
don't
to,
have
it's
that.
and that's why I was trying to pinpoint off the car thing.
Yeah.
Rich people spend money,
They do.
but they spend money on things that's gonna bring them more money.
Wisely.
Even brands,
That's
right?
very true.
Even when you're talking about Gucci, you're talking about all these brands, right? A lot of people that buy these things don't understand it's worth money, right? It's like jewelry, okay? Jewelry's not really worth money, but we put the price on it, okay? That's what luxury brands are.
Right.
They put a price on it to say this is what it's worth. Okay, so when you say, okay, I want this bag, you got this a YSL bag, or you got this Saint Laurent bag. Guess what you can do? You tired? Go take it to the store. Go trade it in for this bag to get this bag, and that bag is still worth 6,000. It don't come down in price.
No.
You understand?
Can I ask my question?
Yeah.
So, like, how do you spot these scammers?
It's easy.
It's not. No.
That's
Well,
easy.
well, I guess.
How?
If you've been around, if you have been around them for a while, I mean, example me, of course, I have been around them like
He in
for
the
a
hospitality
while.
business.
So it's easy, like literally
That's
easy.
really easy.
When you go to the club
Yeah.
and you see just one section having 15, 20 bottles,
Sometimes we having three. Still
climbing, literally climbing, you know, and you see one idiot, you know, with the butt, hey, you know, then you see girls lined up around. Do this easy, you know, for you to know this dude is about to spend $10,000 just like that.
On a Monday.
How is he?
Hold up. Okay, see, I've got this friend, yeah? He does Forex.
He's a scam.
Forex.
Listen, he does
Okay.
Forex, yeah?
Wake up now.
And like,
Have you seen it though? Have
Bro,
you
yeah,
seen
yeah.
the program?
Yeah, I've
Have you
seen-
We
I've
don't know
seen-
the story
bro.
Have you seen this
We
shit?
don't
I've
know the
seen
story yet.
it.
We gotta listen to it.
Yeah, so like,
I'm just making sure.
he doesn't just trade anyhow. He's got like, you know, he's been here before to tutor me on that board you see him there. You get me? Like he uses all these signals, he uses other components to trade, and he makes money. And you don't get to see him outside like that.
Yeah.
Only when he loses money like, bro. You get me? So there was a time he was here in Atlanta, bro. He did the same thing you just said. You get me? So I don't know, man.
But listen, it's not a every day, every weekend.
Nah, it's not every day. It's not every
You
day.
are
talking about the ones
We're
That's
talking
where
about
I'm
scammers.
headed.
Scammers
That's
like
where
every
I'm
week,
headed.
every weekend.
No,
Yo,
yo, them. Yo,
Monday,
we got
Tuesday,
Facebook.
Monday,
Wednesday,
Tuesday,
Thursday,
Wednesday,
Friday,
Saturday, Sunday. It's their job to ball out.
Oh,
that's
that's
how you
it.
spot a scammer.
But they can't
They're
spend
balling
it
out
anywhere
every
else.
And
fucking
then,
day.
you know another thing about scammers? Scammers have to get
And
rid
at
of.
Linux,
No, wait.
that's it.
Scammers have to get rid of the money.
At the club.
They
And
do.
so-
Because they don't keep it in the bank
No,
account.
scammers
They don't keep
have
it
to
in the
use
bank
that
account.
money.
Yeah.
So what's the
That's
point
how
of scamming?
scammers live. Most scammers are not smart enough.
Exactly.
Most
To invite- to
are
invite-
not smart enough to hoard money somewhere to where it can't be found.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Most
Because
of
you
them.
can't keep it in the bank
There's a
account.
certain select few of scammers that are brilliant.
That are smart,
Yes.
bro.
That are
Thank you.
smart.
I mean, you can
But it's
clean
not your
money.
average scammer.
You can
Your
claim it, but
average
they don't
scammer
think
take
like
money to
We
spend
talking about
Spend
Atlanta
right away.
niggas.
To spend.
Because
Atlanta
if
niggas
they're
is
caught with
dumb.
that money,
To a certain
if they're
extent.
caught with the money,
To a certain extent.
there's
To a
any
certain
trace, they can
extent.
trace them.
They are.
It's
I'ma be
easy.
honest. I'ma
Just
be
give that,
honest.
get GBI
It's
some time,
still
give
the- it's
FBI
the
some time.
South.
They'll track you. So you have to flip that money. You know how many scammers have been arrested that they're on IG on this Atlanta that they've released
They
them?
had that big bus
How about
last
how
year.
many
They're
people?
still living and
Because
still
they
pumping the
can't,
same.
no. But you know what? Because they can't lock them up
Yeah, I knew.
because they
I knew.
spend the money. Where's the money? Where you gonna
The
find the
money
money?
goes back into the
But
government.
you know what?
It goes
works,
back.
It works for the
So how you gonna say? Oh, as long as
They're
you don't
not
have the
villains.
IDs around,
They're just
you don't have all these things to
businessmen.
where they have the tangible evidence. The scammers have to spend that money. That's why you see them doing what they're doing.
I have one friend. I would say he's an associate, but I've known him for years, and I know he was scamming for a minute. Cause shit, when I was fucked up, I had to stay at their house. It's like they got a $250,000 house out of nowhere. I'm like, shit. Well, let me go ahead. I need to stay over here. But anyway, so he grown up and he got kids. And what I kind of figured out about him, he used to hang out with a lot of club owners through the city.
Club owners love.
Wait.
Club owners and club owners love them.
He invests a lot of that money that he had into their clubs, into their business. He didn't go and ball out. He brought a percentage of the damn business. And that's how he washed a lot of his money.
Very few of them are like that.
Exactly. He's
lot of these
smart.
clubs
I know some people that
They
bought
washing
like,
money
like
at the clubs.
Yes.
car washes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
place.
He bought like
kinds of
janitorial
clubs.
businesses.
Yeah,
He
they have
just
to
made
wash. They
up
have to wash
crazy
their
shit.
money.
Yo, listen. So, funny story, right? No names.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm like,
But I
they
know.
gonna kill us.
Hold on. But I know a couple of these guys. I'm not gonna call them scammers, but they're
They're
smart.
business.
Wahoo boys,
Exactly.
Yahoo boys.
So
The government likes them.
it's crazy. Like me knowing for a fact that each of them they have made close to if not 1 meal
1 million is small, boy.
each,
Chappy.
if
1
not
million is a very small
more.
number.
Now you see me. I'm all about cars. Like I'm all about businesses, and I'm here, struggling, literally clocking in and clocking out, do my own stuff.
Don't count somebody else.
But I'm
Don't
still-
always say don't feel bad.
So-
You're doing it
so,
the right way.
You do
And
it
it's
the right
crazy,
way, your own
and
time.
Right.
I'm here, thinking, that I'm the smart one, say, hey, listen, I know what you were doing, okay? I mean, I've been there with you. Why don't you go ahead and buy out a club, the same club that you go to every single day to go splash money? Why don't you just take all this money, invest into that club, even if the owner says no? Yo, everything is for sale
Everything.
with the right price.
Right price. Yeah.
It's about that.
everything.
Give him an offer that he would not refuse. Buy that shit out. I promise you, you will not suffer. But
Did the idiot listen?
guess what? Oh no.
Now listen.
The bus, FBI came in now, and everybody was taking them now.
No, but
That's just
this
history.
is the thing to
This
get
is
back to
crazy.
where because we got back to
politicians are
scamming.
the scammers.
Yeah.
No, but we got back. But check this
The
though.
politicians.
That's true.
That's another story.
But
though.
but remember, she got to talking about like scamming, like in other shit, like Instagram, all these Instagram models. So let me say this though.
What about the Instagram model?
So let me say this.
Cash app culture.
All of this,
What?
all of this stuff is a culture
Yeah, it is.
as a whole.
is.
If you think about the scamming, the
Flew
lifestyle of that, you think about the IG models, the OnlyFans.
Glamorized.
You look at all these things, right?
Stupid.
The hard part about it is that we all kind of contribute to the culture
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
I want to get
Of what
food
We
now?
out.
all view
No,
the
no,
I want to get
content.
food out.
No, let me be real.
I like
You
Indian.
say you view, bruh.
I want good weed.
For the most part,
bro.
but that's
Yeah.
my point I'm trying to make. We glamorize things
But I
that
don't do
we
it.
don't
But I
necessarily.
want it.
What she say? We weren't raised on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People selling our souls. A lot of times we do that shit every day, and we don't even know it.
You're right about
we
that.
I be around till you start saying, okay, let me fast real quick. I do that. You start praying, say, I've been living like this. You know.
So
you
selling a soul is actually living a different life.
Of course.
Actually talk
Selling
to
a
me.
soul-
Living la vida loca.
No,
Let me
because
explain,
this is
let
why
me
I
explain.
felt. Yeah,
YOLO,
this is why I
YOLO.
felt. Selling a soul, yeah, like regards to religion actually. I actually felt selling a soul actually has to do with you selling your actual soul.
We're not
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
that.
no,
So
no,
let's
no,
just
no,
say it
no,
like
that's
this
why I
now.
felt.
No, 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 no,
We're
no,
talking
no.
about this
When
right
you
now.
said no,
We're
when
talking
you use
about
that
just
term.
So what I'm
the
saying is,
terminology.
we all have a level
No,
of.
no,
Listen.
don't do that, man. Don't do
Listen.
that. It's not only me that don't understand. People
No,
out there
no,
don't
no,
understand
we're
as
not
well.
explaining it.
You're
We're
right.
Listen.
You're right. You're right.
It's not
You're right.
So
only me.
because I'm the one who said it, let
Don't
me
do
tell
that.
you.
Let's hear it out.
Because we all have, what is the word I want to use?
Principles.
But people do something.
Or
No. Give me 1 second.
Values.
Hold up, I just had it, and it just left.
I'll bring it.
It begins with the C.
character.
We all have a level of conviction.
Conviction.
Alright.
We all have a level of discernment. And when we go beyond, when we ignore that feeling that we know that we have, when we say, this is wrong, but I'm going to get this if I do it, that's what I mean. You're selling your
Sell it.
soul.
You
Yeah.
you bartered. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You bargained something for something else in
Your
return.
moral, your
Your
morality.
morals.
Your moral.
You sold that moral for something in return.
Yeah, use morals instead of
For
using
example,
soul, man.
that's
Come on
what
now.
me
People
too.
need love soul.
That's just
What are you telling me?
terminology.
I still have some
That's
dope
what I'm
for.
saying.
You ain't
Click.
got no
Come on now.
fucking-
For example,
But-
selling the soul as an
but-
artist myself. I've had someone, the most ridiculous thing I've ever had is I meet this guy and he's just like, oh yeah, I do music. I work with artists like Tamar Braxton and like who doesn't know the Braxtons, right?
Right.
Tony, come on, I want to meet her. He was like, yeah, let's go out to dinner. Let's go have a conversation and then we could deal with that. He was like, wear a nice dress. Now this guy starts to give me demands. Wear a nice dress, and then when we're sitting at the table,
Have to.
take
My
your
man,
underwear
same
off
way.
and give it to me.
Whoa.
Another
we
bitch
said
would
the
take
same
that
thing.
opportunity to go ahead and meet Tony. If it's meant for me and Tony to meet, we gonna meet. But I'm not
Yeah.
about to sell myself short
One life.
by being there butterball nigga with a man I don't even know his last name. That's
Okay.
selling your soul.
When I was younger and I was modeling, the same thing. It was like
No
the
shit.
photographers.
Oh.
They were
Why you
creeps
telling me,
and
man?
like
As if I'm
they
so
would
dumb. Look
try
at
to
me.
compromise
I'm so-
whatever dating.
Oh,
No.
No.
I'm so happy we live in a culture
It's
of
just- it's just
black
the same.
female photographers
Yeah,
now.
it's the
I
same.
just gotta say that. I just gotta say that because
Wow. Bring it.
it's safer now. But the photographers back in the day were creeps, and they would like
They
hold.
still are.
hop
Why
on
do you
your
think they have
pictures.
they
the?
still
Why do you
And-
think they have the ability to do what
Because
they're
people
doing?
do it.
I would never.
Because they're with
It's the
their
culture I'm talking
That's
But
about.
they would
That's
hostage my pictures.
But my point is the culture I'm talking about. You know what I mean? The thing is with the culture of all the stuff we talking about with scamming and IG based and everybody trying to look cute. You gotta be real, man. There's a lot of our moral compass is off. Period.
As a generation.
For how
As a
long are you
gen-
gonna live the fake life?
Okay, let me say
No,
this.
no.
though.
As a
I
generation,
feel like
though.
I'm getting
As a
better,
generation,
better.
and I'm not saying that these things haven't lived before, right? Because we all see hypocrisies in our parents and our grandparents.
It happens over
Every
and over
generation.
every
We
365.
see no, but
What?
the thing is,
Keep on going.
this is the thing. The difference is in that culture there was a standard.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There was a standard. Even if somebody wasn't doing wrong, they're gonna tell you what the right thing is to do.
You're right.
Yeah.
You understand? You're not gonna keep promoting the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Our society keeps promoting the wrong thing.
Yeah, you do the wrong thing to
They
get
make money off
So
of it.
I have a
You
question,
understand
right?
what I'm saying?
That's selling your
So-
soul.
That's
so-
the difference. What I'm saying between what I'm saying in the culture that we embrace now is that we promote the things that we know aren't right. And even if we're all hypocrites at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We all do things that go against our place. But we will at least say, you know, I don't believe in that, but this is what I'm doing. Nowadays, people just say, no, this is what I'm doing, and I believe in it. No
Polyamory.
moral conscience on it.
Don't bring that
So
back.
I have a question, right? All right. So now that we have gotten to this whole selling of souls and scammers and all of that stuff,
Buying
so
followers.
by your followers, that too. So now, when you are hanging around this persons, okay? So, what are we supposed to do? You know, knowing for a fact that we know these people, are we supposed to turn them into the to the FBI's, or
snitch.
just hold on, listen?
You are
or,
giving an answer.
Wait, hold on.
Look the other way.
Or are we supposed to just walk out, but at the same time knowing for a fact that we know that they do this.
Am I Black Lightning?
Yes.
Or am I Wonder Woman or superhero or Captain America?
We're not trying to say.
Or am I Iron
What are
Man?
you so-
I'm not going.
Like,
These people shipped our
it's
people
based
to
on
this country
circumstance,
and
man.
ships.
It's based on circumstance.
Whatever
me,
happens in the
Bill.
government
But you
happens.
know
I'm in a
that is
section.
wrong,
No.
Your business.
If I'm in a section, B, if I'm in a section and that motherfucker in the section with me, you understand? And we doing whatever, we partying.
I'm my partner.
Then Monday come and I see 26,000 for a credit card. The first thing I'm gonna do, this
roll that
nigga
out.
here, he got me. That's the first thing I'm doing. There's no
Has that happened?
way.
That's how it happens.
That hasn't happened. But
It doesn't happen like that. That person is gonna pay the tab at the club.
Bro,
So why would I be mad at that person?
Anita, let me tell you something.
That person bought me
You
drinks.
don't know who's scamming you when they scam you.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
You said what?
Y'all got so much trust in people that you think gonna do the right thing.
Yeah, nah, I got you.
No.
I've seen some things.
Everybody
Scammers,
answer that
they
question.
scam each other.
It's on the
Scammers
computer,
don't
guys.
trust each other. They be so mad if you look at them. They be, trust
Why
nobody.
you- why- let me
God
ask you a
alone.
question.
Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh
Can I
my
ask you a
God.
question,
These
Anita?
niggas,
Anita,
hey,
Anita.
How you
Anita.
scamming this
No.
bitch?
Let me
Mad at each other.
That's a real question. Let me ask you a
Nobody.
question, bro.
Trust
If
no
you
soul.
if you had a homeboy that you know ran up in houses and took
That's
shit
dangerous.
and stole,
Scamming is
dangerous.
different.
No.
Wait.
You
'Cause
ran
I know
up in
niggas
houses
like that.
and you took shit. That's what you known for.
Okay.
For robbing. Jack boy. You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You just made a jug, okay? You a robber. Tell me what the difference between a scammer's a robber.
And
It's
a
a different
scammer
way.
is a
It's
robber.
the same
They're
fucking
thieves.
thing.
But
So my
online
question
robbing,
is,
though.
why would you feel? Let me ask you a question. Would you feel comfortable with that dude who run inside houses and steal shit? Or you
I
would
feel
for the sake
comfortable
of
with the
a
person on the
scammer?
computer.
My answer is
I feel
now.
like he doesn't have a gun.
Since I've
So
He
somebody
doesn't have
robbed
a
your
gun.
mama house, who you gonna suspect?
but since I've grown
They
up,
won't know where my mama lives.
since I've grown up and known better,
He young and goosey. Now look how my couch is missing. Come on, bro.
no,
Bro,
you
can I
don't fuck
answer
with
that question?
a thief is a thief.
Okay.
A liar is a liar.
Right. Yeah.
If you're not
all
a thief
men are
and
no
you're not a
short-
liar,
not short of
why
sin.
fuck with them?
Right.
Like,
That's my point.
why fuck
That's
with them?
my point.
Everybody lies.
I walk away.
Everybody lies.
I've got books to read.
Everybody sins.
Yeah, man.
So the question now is
Okay,
this.
wait,
Who am I to
wait.
judge the next
Break it
person?
down, you
That's
guys.
all I'm
Bring it,
saying.
bring it,
Yeah,
bring it.
why
If I
fuck?
know
I
you
don't fuck with
thieving,
them now.
If I know you
Who
think,
am I to judge? I know girls that sell pussy. I don't judge.
I do too.
I don't
No,
judge
why
them
not?
for what they do with their vagina.
It's a lot of
I let
girls.
them. I do.
Oh,
I
boy.
do other way.
Almost
Who
too
am I?
many
It's
to count.
bullshit.
Who am I
It's
to
bullshit.
judge?
You could be that
Anita,
one
it's a
good
lie.
friend that gets some
We
condoms
all
and
judge, B.
Shit.
I might.
all judge. I have
I'll use it for
no notion that
conversation
don't
like I
judge.
just
We do.
did.
We
But
do.
I'm not judging her.
If you got no, it's a lie. Let me keep it real.
You are judging? You said she
No,
I'll
no.
talk shit. I'll make some jokes.
It's a lie. No, it's a lie. We
I know
all
a bitch I don't
judge.
like.
Yeah,
The
that's
notion-
true. That's true. We all
That's
do
why you're
judge.
The notion that we don't judge is it's like a white person say they don't see color. That don't make no sense.
good
There's no judgment.
Great point.
I don't
It's like-
judge.
We
Okay,
all
let me
judge.
change the term. Because I'm not going to say we don't judge. But what I will say, a lot of times I mind my business.
I see
you.
it,
Thank
and
you.
I mind my
I mind my
business.
business.
That's it.
So now the
with
question
that
now
being
is this.
Because
Are you
Still,
wrong?
you will still kind of.
Are you
like-
wrong? No.
No, I won't. I
Hold
won't.
on. Hold on.
And
Hold
if,
on.
if I know you selling, listen,
actions
if I
or
know you
decisions have
selling
nothing to do with
ass,
me.
B,
I won't.
let me keep it real. You know why I mind my business? Because you don't mean shit to me no way.
Are you bringing in something?
No, I'm telling you. If I know you selling ass, right? I might not judge you. I might not say nothing. But you know what? The reason I don't say nothing is because I don't give a shit about you like that.
I know it's not about that.
I'm just being real.
no.
So if I don't say anything to you about what you're doing,
lifestyle. If I feel like
No
people are
one's
getting
trying
money
to
for doing something,
improve
I don't
you,
care.
then they don't give a
They-
fuck
I just
about
feel like
you.
every-
Hold
we
on.
just talked about homosexuality that one time, and it was the same thing. It was like
Now,
I let you mind your business. You're gonna make your choice.
I agree.
Some
Now-
people are out here struggling. Sometimes scammers, they hungry too. They hungry. It's either they gonna grab somebody's purse, run into somebody's house with a gun and die, or they gonna do what they gotta do to feed their family.
But you know what?
It's
Most
not
of
my place to
wait.
judge.
Most of the scammers and most of the people I met who are thieves is because they grew up in an environment where they were not taught better.
Right. It was
True.
because it was
But that
okay.
goes back
Your
to what
environment
she said.
makes-
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, so go ahead, bring it in.
well,
They're greedy.
so I was going to kind of speak to what you just said. So I have been in a position where I wasn't sure what somebody was doing. but I knew that they were in a very tight spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of started to, because I was around, it was somebody I was dating, because I was around, I kind of started noticing a little bit, like they weren't necessarily doing it around me, but when I start seeing somebody on the computer too long or doing little things and I kind of get a glimpse, I'm all like, oh, okay.
Is that a Gucci bag, babe?
But it wasn't because I agreed with it. It was more so I kind of just kept quiet on what I knew I saw, because I couldn't find a better option to help them get out of the predicament that they were in.
Right.
When I see you, I see a boss. I don't like. We met on set, but when I see you, I see a boss. So it sucks that you
Experience.
We always date these men
Yeah.
who do these things.
Right.
Because I don't want to put too much of my situation out
Excuse
there.
me, say it louder
But
for the
even
people in the
in
back.
my situation,
Yeah.
there was a lot of that, and I was fighting for it. I was like, you have so much more potential.
Exactly.
Why are you doing this?
Exactly.
But you just eventually get out of it. That's why
You
I
know what? You're not supposed to fall in love with. You fall in love with a person, not the
and this is what I'm
potential.
gonna say about this shit too, though. And this is another thing I had a discussion with my homies about this shit. The problem is a lot of these females, no disrespect, are aiding and abetting this bullshit.
They are, yeah, y'all
They're
really are.
aiding and abetting the bullshit and making
Y'all
regular
don't like-
guys
y'all don't
look
like
like
the
they ain't
lame
shit.
good guy.
No,
Yeah, y'all don't
I'm
want
being
that.
honest.
Y'all don't want
so
that.
this is the thing where that I talk about when it comes to not just men and women or whatever as a whole. The thing is, women have come to a place where they're understanding what they need, what they want, all of these different
They
things.
can provide.
Okay?
for
Two and
themselves.
above.
The problem comes into play is you're not showing a good example, because the shit that I see, whether it be on social media, whether it be in person with people my age, I'm not talking young, my age, talking about the different shit they talking about, it blows my mind to think you're mature, you're 30 something. Why in your age will you think it's smart to date a scammer? Why in your age do you think it's smart to date a dope dealer?
With all the experience.
With all your experience you had on this earth.
Let me tell you, there are men out there with whole educations.
Yes.
No, I know.
Professions
That's what I'm
who are
telling you.
addicted to this lifestyle.
That's what I'm telling you.
because
That's
their
mine.
friends back home are they need to be put on, and they feel
know
guilty.
now.
Yo,
and
I
they feel
know.
guilty
Do
for
you
it.
guys-
That's a whole other part
Now-
of this game.
Do you
Remember,
guys realize
Okay.
that scammers are one of the smartest people
They're very-
on earth?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't
No,
say that. I wouldn't say
I-
they're smart.
They're pretty smart.
They're not always smart. Some people are just
That's
cunning.
not true.
They're cunning.
I'll say
They're
they
not
can
Get your
smart.
money.
Creative
No.
and
They're
cunning.
creative and
Brother,
cunning.
brother,
They can
you
get your
tripping.
money.
Let me- let me-
Hold on,
let
hold
me
on,
be smart, bro.
wait. Listen.
'Cause they
If they can get your money, they are smart.
no,
No, that's cunning.
Nah.
Okay,
It's
whatever.
easy
Look at
to
the
get money.
definition of
If I run
cunning.
up
It's
in
easy
your
to
house
get
and
money.
slap you with a
Ask
pistol
a
right
strip-
now and get
ask
your
a
money, that make me
stripper.
smart.
I said
Bend over.
It's
said
easy to get
scamming.
money.
No, even
Literally.
with scamming.
I have a.
Not robbing,
I
but
have-
scamming.
No, but even with scamming though.
Okay.
Look.
Can I bring-
Cunning, the
Go ahead.
definition of cunning is having or showing skill in achieving one's ends by deceit or invasion.
Which is
Charming.
scamming.
They're fucking,
Yeah,
they're
that's
cunning, not
Which is
smart.
scamming.
Because I met the dumbest motherfuckers who makes thousands of dollars
Which
in
is
a day,
which
and
is
they don't do
scamming, bro.
shit with it. They don't know what to do with
That's
it.
why
Dude,
they-
it's scamming, bro.
But buy and show off.
That's
That's
scamming,
a dumb
bro.
motherfucker.
Okay,
That's
let
also
me
scamming.
Go
ask
ahead.
a question
Cunning is good.
on
Okay.
the fact that you haven't spoken because of what you said as far as age. You're the youngest in here, right? Would you understand about the scamming, right?
Yes, the reason I'm really not speaking on it is because I do not associate myself with scammers, and I do not have experience.
Stop it,
Yes,
man.
you see,
Uh-huh.
I do not
Really?
agree with scamming. I do not want to associate myself with scammers, and it's like my alignment doesn't even put me in that position to be in a room
Period.
with scammers.
Straight
so
up.
that's why I'm like, y'all take this
Can I
conversation.
add something
So,
to
but
you?
then
No,
again,
but we all been
sorry.
I wanna
talking
add
about the
something
same
to what
shit. I'm
you
the
just said.
same
Let me
way.
just-
Yeah, and y'all saying the
I'm
words
the same
for me.
way.
Y'all saying the words for me.
Let me just add something to
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you just
yeah,
said.
yeah.
There's a saying in my language. Yeah, I'm gonna say it I'm gonna state it in my language.
Worry.
Say, "Akutula akokumusi."
That's so.
Yeah.
What I mean?
Okay.
Look.
In English, yeah, it says, yeah, I don't like problem was what resulted into the birth of a frog.
Wait,
If
wait,
you attack
say it one more time.
Okay. Akutula akokumusi. Yeah. it means I don't like problem was what resulted to the birth of a frog.
Okay.
If you move towards a frog, it's gonna jump away from you.
Okay.
I'd rather avoid the problem
Makes sense.
rather than be around that problem, bro.
Yeah.
If I know you are a scammer, bro,
Yeah.
I'm off.
That's it.
That's
So
it.
now let's still go back
Because you
on
know,
topic
why
again.
put yourself
So
in that
with this whole
situation?
scamming situation again, it's hood life, hood rich life.
Yeah.
With the culture.
Yeah, so
We're
we-
not just
Most
talking about the scamming of the money. We're talking about even
The
your
whole-
age scams. Like
No, but that's the
They be
way
asking
though.
that, the hippie ones that be asking if we got Bank of America.
Because it's safer to get
For
shot in the street.
example, Atlanta, you walk out in the street, I don't know whose video I showed yesterday. There was a whole man, he did his whole hair and everything. He had a beard 1 minute, the second, he had my face.
Yeah.
That's a
but-
scam.
But let me
So-
the vanity. No. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
go in there.
when we
man.
talk about
Is it
when we
so?
talk about this
Let's not go in
culture.
there.
We went
Wait.
there yesterday, Sasha.
When we
Like
talk
that's a
about
scam.
this
That's
culture
what
thing
I'm
we
so
talking
shocked
about.
We're not going there.
Yeah,
Listen to
Wait a minute,
Makeup
but
is
what-
a scam.
But when we're
One
talking
man.
about this culture thing we're talking about, we also talking about vanity a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Part of that is
It's
vanity
mainly
aspect of
vanity.
life.
That's
It's
what
all
that
that.
it is.
It's all that.
A majority of it's vanity.
Absolutely.
Right? It's about having something, right?
Image.
And you really don't have shit, but you had to take it for somebody for you to have it.
Exactly.
Fake
Okay.
it until you make it.
So
They say.
my whole point of the whole
Why
thing
is it
about
right? Fake it till you make it. What?
I didn't say it's right.
What kind of statement is that?
I didn't say
Can
it's
I say
right. I
something
said
else?
that's
Ask-
how people
ask
they
50%,
fake it
bro.
until you make it.
Okay.
Half of this, it's not their money, so
Man,
they're faking the
you
fuck.
can't
Not-
fake and
okay,
be
so I
around
gotta
it.
get that shit right back
Scam,
into the
but
public.
on people looking and living a certain lifestyle, so scam people trying to portray a certain lifestyle, they're not gonna tell you who they are.
they're not.
So, like, even with my situation, it's not like I knew that this person was doing that thing. I may not know that this woman doesn't have a good job, but she's presenting herself like she has these things. Meanwhile, she's getting
And
money
check this.
from men.
And check this.
Exactly.
That's the reason why I had this conversation. A lot of females don't even know they're friends, even though they think they know they're friends.
You're right.
Absolutely.
You're right about
I'm
that.
being honest.
You're right.
I don't even
A
know.
lot of
You're
women,
dangerous
because
with
I know you have friends.
No, let me say the truth. Because a lot of women,
I don't have
men,
friends.
see, men have more of
I
a
know,
freedom of
man.
accepting
I
who we
don't have
are
that
around
shit.
each other.
No,
Yeah.
you're my
I'm being
acquaintance.
honest.
Yeah.
If the boys that I got today, they know everything about me, up, down, whatever. It is what it is. Women know they're a lot more judgmental about these things.
Very.
At the same time, they're engaging in the bullshit. Okay? They don't want their girl to know I'm doing X, Y, Z because it makes them look, I'm being real. You know how many women I met that said, oh, I didn't know she was like that. Oh, I didn't know this and this and this. Oh, I didn't know.
That's them.
How?
Why would you say I didn't know?
You didn't know.
Sometimes they are lying.
That's
bro.
the traditional
She
girl.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
her
Sometimes
man
they
was
lying,
doing
though.
No,
wild.
I'm not saying
no.
that. What I'm telling you is this, though. This is what I'm
Uh-huh.
telling you like this. And my man can speak on it. Now, because he mentioned earlier about being scammed. How you can't be scammed because of the environment he came from. The problem we have now with culture, we don't learn shit from history no more. Everything is about current day.
Thank
present
you.
day.
That's what's
You understand?
Scam
The
for
trend.
my
We
We
girl.
don't
that.
the trend. We don't learn anything about what happened. This scamming shit is not new. A lot of the same things we go through to today in any moral compass is not new.
It's not new.
Our acceptance of a lot of this shit is new. You dig what I'm saying? So, for instance, when you're talking about your friend or anybody's talking about, oh, I knew somebody that went through X, Y, and Z. How the fuck did you not know a whole man was scamming you? No, and I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about general. How do you not know a whole man was dating, had a whole nother woman over here?
Because we were
Oh, how did you not know? No, but y'all got no. But listen, hear what I'm saying.
That word cunning.
No,
Play charming.
y'all
goes to
got
play.
the best intuition on anything
It
on
doesn't
earth, right?
matter. We'll
They
believe
do.
what we
No.
want to
We
believe.
But
Yeah.
that's what makes a good con artist. People who can get past your intuition.
I'm telling you.
But-
There's people that are so good at lying. There's
No, but
people
hear
that
what
are
I'm
so
saying.
good at it
No,
and they
hear-
know it.
I'm going back to his point. Okay, if you know, like I told you before, I have a 6-year-old.
He can get scammed by a
No,
girl.
I have a.
How?
No, hear what I'm saying.
Who is your daddy?
Females will use
No,
vagina.
hear what I'm
Who
saying.
is your
No,
daddy?
it's not true.
Okay.
I don't like, and this is the reason why I say it, because I don't like that victimhood mentality, like my man.
Yeah,
I don't like
that
victimhood
either.
shit.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Okay, because if we're really operating a place from learning every day, every day we're really learning. We adapt to our environment and what's happening. Okay,
You are a wise man.
You understand? if we're really about learning and evolving as a human species, part of the reason why we are the way we are is because we on the same bullshit we've been on for thousands of years.
They don't want to think outside the box.
I have a question.
You understand? So let me finish this point
After
real
you.
quick,
Go ahead.
okay? So my point being is, I have a 6-year-old daughter, okay? All the lessons in this life that I'm trying to teach her as a man that's been through all the landscape of the relationship, all this a perspective her mother would never be able to give her. You understand? I'm gonna be able to give her that perspective from a man. Because you guys don't think like us at all.
At all, never.
Nor do most of.
Which is why you could get scammed.
No. Hear what I'm saying.
Y'all the first one to
No, hear what I'm telling you.
People can pretend, no matter how much you monitor people.
I spot fake from afar.
We're talking about fast life. We're talking about girl life.
Anita,
why you do like that?
Anita, this is my point I'm trying to make, okay? If I'm raising my child, I'm going to give you an instance. Forget about the scamming thing. If I raise my child to say, listen, you're a woman, okay? You don't have the same strength as mine. I'm not telling her a lie. I'm not telling her a fairy tale, okay? I'm telling her the truth.
The truth.
Yeah.
You can't fight a man the way you think you can fight a man.
You're right about
That's
that.
true.
Okay? A lot of women were not raised to understand that or believe that. They
Amen
believe
to
they
that.
can do anything in this world. No,
Amen.
there's limitations.
Amen to that.
So what I'm telling you is this. If I tell my
Tyra,
daughter,
listen,
No,
Ty,
hear
no,
me.
because you're shaking
if
your
I
head.
tell my daughter,
Oh, okay.
if I tell my daughter, I say, okay, now when you go out, this is how I want you to. I want you to handle gun. I want you to know how to use it. Not that you will kill. I want you to know how to use this thing, in and out. So you don't. The first time you grab it, you know what to do. There's no mistaking. You understand? Because I have to protect that life. And I want you to understand, as the woman that you are, why I need you to be able to use this. That's in any lesson in life. We don't all get taught by our parents the things that, we need to get taught all the time until it happens. You dig? But my point being is, in this intuition thing, that my daughter that I still taught the same thing may become mumu one day. I not think what I taught her all these years that I've done. That has nothing to do with somebody being more smarter than she is. That's with her lowering down what I told her to do. You understand? If she lowered the standard because she had more trust for somebody else than the father that raised her, that loved her for those years.
Is a mumu?
It's a mumu.
What's a mumu?
You're
An idiot.
Okay, I'm American now.
So,
y'all gotta tell me this shit.
You understand? No, but cop what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So my man's is not wrong in what he said about how can you do X, Y, because if you really train yourself, even if you don't have parents, you have to know it's survival of the fittest. Oh, whether you're a rabbit, whether you're a mice, whether you're a rat in the gutter, you know the same tricks.
Surviving the jungle.
If you see rats that come out the gutter, they're not scared of humans. They know why they're not scared of humans.
Yes, because they've seen
they
enough.
don't nobody want to go next to that.
They've seen enough.
They know where they leave the trash. They know where they leave the food.
They're not scared of
They know when they're sleeping.
Right.
If they come, they know they are scared of them if they chase them because they will not become soup. Am I telling the truth?
You're right. You're talking, man.
Also, yes, he's right.
You understand?
So,
They know they won't become soup.
Suya.
They're not gonna
So all this shit is learned
New York rats
behavior.
are very aggressive.
Those New York
New York rats are very.
You understand?
They're not gonna do what?
Bring your
So
question.
they're not gonna do what?
Guys.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like you're not gonna attack them. You're not gonna come after
You're
them.
gonna eat them.
So now.
Everybody's not raised to be aggressive like Nigerians are.
Wow.
No.
Y'all sit here.
Nigerians
No,
got it wrong.
No, I was raised to give people
Listen, that's a very strong
Nigerians.
statement. I'm gonna correct you. That's
I
a very,
just don't like
listen, Nigerians, that's a very wrong statement. Very wrong
You guys are
statement.
very, look,
Let me
people are very aggressive people.
Take it back.
I need to take it back.
What are you saying?
I need to take it back.
Anita,
you're
Anita, wait,
No,
take
from
it
my
back.
experience with
I'm
like
from
Nigerians,
You know me,
they are very rough.
But they live in a more hostile
But they expect
environment.
everybody to
No,
be
bro,
something
she's
like
wrong,
them.
bro.
No, bro.
That's not wrong.
Wait.
Let me explain.
That's not wrong.
Wait.
That's not
Let's
wrong.
just say. She's saying because we're from Atlanta. I'm born and raised in Atlanta. It's a southern city. We were taught hospitality. That is the major
Can I say
goal.
something, bro?
But wait. Over in Africa, I know it's beautiful, it has great people, and it has a lot of opportunity for some people, but it's a lot more hostile
Bro, you're
of
wrong.
an environment
Bro, you're wrong.
than America.
What?
So you
Yeah, like, bro. Let me explain. Let me explain, bro.
Wait. I'm just saying. Because you were talking. Because your experience.
Fuck that shit, bro. Let me talk to you, man.
see?
Nigeria. Listen, bro.
my
You need to chill with some bougie ass Nigerian, bro.
They will still be ready
Bougie,
to
bro. Listen, let me talk to you, bro. Let me
Bougie
talk to
Nigerians
you.
still came from the
That's the
streets.
mentality they give you guys here in America,
Oh
bro.
my
Dead ass, bro.
God.
See, if you mingle with some
ahead,
Nigerians,
Stacey.
bro.
I met a lot of Nigerians.
No, listen,
I know a lot of
man.
Nigerians.
You know, a lot.
No,
No,
I'm not saying they're
you not meet the
aggressive.
bougie ones, bro. If you
But
mingle
we're
with them,
talking
you
about
love them,
It's
bro.
about
American
Wait,
culture.
Nigerians
Tell me
still
most
living
culture
Nigerians
is
are
You
different
guys
from
are not
African
getting
culture.
through to each other because everybody's talking on top of each other.
Hold
So
on,
when
hold on,
your
hold on,
side
hold
My
says go.
point.
I want to listen to him.
Bro,
Listen
my
to him.
point is, yeah, if you mingle with bougie ones, bro, you're gonna love every Nigerian.
I ain't never had a
Now,
problem with
the
Nigeria.
access you have to, the access you guys, most of you in America have, yeah, are just the ones that try and leave Nigeria. You get me? The ones that, like, you know, are really bougie, yeah. For example, go to Abuja, bro.
Oh man.
Who?
Abuja.
Abuja.
Listen,
I love
let
Nigerians.
me talk. I'm gonna laugh. You're gonna talk.
I want to hear
Even the
from
Ghana you're from, yeah, I've been to Ghana. I spent like more than 9 months in Ghana.
You
yeah.
guys are aggressive.
Even in Ghana,
no matter
yeah.
how nice y'all
Bro,
bougie, you guys
your,
are aggressive.
your minister, one of your minister, yeah, one of your minister's son was my classmate, yeah. Even in a so-called Ghana, yeah, you have this categories to this thing, bro.
No, Blessing, you're not
You get me?
understanding.
My
It's
point
the
is, no, she can
truth.
never say Nigerians are aggressive.
So wait,
That's
she's
what
Nigerian.
No,
She's Nigerian.
Yes, they are.
No, they know.
Yes,
Hold
they
on.
Who do you
are.
mingle with?
Okay,
How many
hold
Nigerians do
on.
you know? How many Nigerians do you know?
Am I not
Wait.
Nigerian?
Hell no,
Am
bro.
I not Nigerian? How am I
Listen, how many Nigerians do you know?
It's the truth, but
Wait,
he's not
listen.
saying it in a negative aspect.
I'm not saying
He's
that
I
negative.
don't agree.
No,
He's
Listen,
just
I think the
comparing.
problem is
T, you know, brought up a nice topic. All right, of course, you know, for us to basketball's about. That's cool. But now, how do we sort these things out? How do we differentiate, you know, from scammers, or like she put it, you know, the hood rich life. So like, how do we separate ourselves from this, you know, from these lives?
I have the answer.
Thank you.
Look the other way. It's not your business. Are they paying your bills? Are they putting gas in your tank? Are they going
I
to
disagree.
knock you
What
from
if
the
they
I
jump?
disagree.
Sometimes.
Go.
Let me ask you a
If
question.
they are, then that's a different thing.
Can I ask you a
but
question?
you gotta at least just educate them a little bit more. I mean, that's not gonna stop. That's their hustle.
Can I ask you a
cannot
question?
blame anybody for
Nah,
their
no, no,
hustle.
no, no.
Push pause,
Why don't we
push
go
pause,
around?
push pause,
Okay.
push pause.
Guys,
You
we're gonna go
cannot.
We'll go around.
You gonna go there, you gonna really tell a stripper, stop stripping. Your body is too precious. You're a virtue. Yes, we know this. But that's the only means of getting that money. I'm not saying a scammer can't work a job and still scam. Yes, I'm sorry. I feel bad for, you know, some of the families that are lost and everything. You know, they're lost out on everything. But at the end of the day, it's not your motherfucking business. Live your life. Let them live there. If they get caught, don't be around that bullshit. Just like he said, he doesn't stay around it. Stay your ass away. Let them get caught.
To add to
Point
what you
blank
just
period.
said.
Walk away, man.
To add to what you just said, earlier I said it.
You say what? Be a fraud then.
Bro, like, don't even avoid these people. The result of the fraud coming to life in existence is just because it doesn't like problem.
Jump,
Just
then, my nigga.
bounce.
That's looking the other
I
way.
mean, I agree with
They
that.
said like if you mingle
Look
with
the other way.
4 millionaires, yeah, trust me, there's a tendency of
You
you
become
being
the fifth one.
The fifth one.
It's about that.
So why would I chill with someone
Same
that
as
is
a
making
wolf.
some you're stealing people's money, stealing people's life, and I will chill with you over what bottles that is gonna destroy my life? You dumb fam.
Do you think
Alcohol.
half of these
You're right,
corporate
man.
owners,
Go on ahead,
business
bro.
owners,
You know what I'm saying?
millionaires, do you think they did it easy?
Right, they
They
stole
cheated.
too.
Say that again, say that
They
again.
cheated
That's
too.
Bro,
Guys,
bro, they are
guys,
millionaires that use
all
their
these-
brain, man.
Remember, it's a white collar crime.
Bro,
Guys,
like
guys,
what you know is
let's-
different from what I know,
That's
bro.
not a
Bless
Huh?
What you know is different from what I know, bro.
Bless him.
Yo, what's up?
Please.
Okay, let him.
Let's
Oh,
go
okay,
around.
go ahead, man. Go ahead. You
So,
I've said mine.
yeah, you said,
I
yeah.
lied.
I'm sorry.
He said I lied.
Gee, yo, you brought the energy today.
Today.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? The whole fast life, scamming life, all that type of Instagram fake life, that shit does not attract me. That shit does not attract me. I think that's the lamest of the lamest of the fucking lamest.
That's dope.
Like, I am longevity. I am generational wealth.
Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck what's the purpose of making quick cash with so much risk just to get locked up? You know what I'm saying? So that's not for me. That's why I do not stick around it. I don't hang around it. I don't even associate myself with it. I'm just, like she was saying, like Sasha was saying, I'm focused on myself, my ambitions, my goals, where I'm going. I praise God. I'm for my family.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I don't associate with that. And I'm gonna just do what's right for myself. I'm gonna just stay aligned to myself, and that's how I'm gonna end it.
Turn, that's it. Pop, you said it.
So I'll say this. I don't believe in necessarily looking the other way, because I feel like that's when you really become complicit in a lot of the things that's going wrong.
That's true.
In this society and in this life. It don't matter what it is. You know, we like to give exception to certain things and exception to certain things, but it's all in reality, it's all wrong. And if you're going to keep it real, you're going to know it's wrong. So if somebody tell you doing wrong, okay, accept. You can still do you, but accept it for what it is and acknowledge it's wrong. Wrong is wrong.
You're right
Since
about
when did
that.
we stop getting away from the point of the truth anymore?
Right.
I mean, I just don't understand why people just can't call a spade anymore.
Call the spades, but why tend to that spade though?
But it's not
Like,
tending to it. It's just keeping it 100. Like, you just got to call it what it is. And I think when you don't call a spade or quote unquote tend to it, to me, it's almost like endorsing it. You're complicit in the action. And black people feel that the most a lot of times. A lot of times you have white people do some crazy stuff and you ain't got a co-worker on Facebook that say nothing. You be like, yo, you a whole white person that work with me every day. Right? And you think, oh, it don't bother, but it does bother you. Because at the end of the day, you want somebody to say something in the face of what's wrong or what's immoral, to know where their morals stand. So if that's the case, why is it different for any other thing? Why are we making an exception to bullshit when we know what it is? I'm not perfect, but if you call me out on my bullshit that I did and where I was at, I'll accept it. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was on that shit at 24, 25, 26.
Okay, that's not true for you, Louis. That's what I'm saying. I feel like maybe that's why what if they were younger and they were doing things and they flipped it and now they're not on that same shit?
What I'm saying is most people
can I look the other way on that part?
What I'm
People
saying
do
is
change.
what I'm saying is, but you still gotta recognize.
People have good hearts.
No, that's fine though, right? But
That's fine.
no. What I'm telling you, hear what I'm saying, bro. What I'm telling you, it's fine for you to say, okay, you changed your life, you did what you're supposed to do. It's not like it's not really up for us to judge, right?
You're right.
At the end of the day, you went through this, we judged that, and I can equally say, okay, now you're doing good. I can say that's a good thing you did. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can differentiate. But at the same time, I don't believe in, not calling out, it is what it is. Because to make you feel better, I don't know how to explain it to you. I don't feel comfortable, like, why am I holding my tongue to make you feel better? Because everybody glorify what you do.
If it's not around me, why do I need to call it out?
But it is around you.
Only when
Just
I'm out.
because you know it.
No.
There's 7 days in a
But
week.
if you
I go
know,
out on
let
Friday,
me keep it real.
Saturday,
Let me ask you a question, Nita. Okay, would you turn the other chick if you know somebody got raped?
No,
Why?
because somebody's body.
It's not your business.
No. It's different.
Why is it different?
Why you gotta
Because
get
you
so
don't know.
deep like this?
Honestly,
Come on,
no.
Oh, let's go there because he
That's
wants
honest.
since he wants to throw
But
it
we
out
gotta
there.
keep it real.
You don't know why it would go. I'm a victim
So
of
we just
molestation. So when
Okay,
you
let me
ask
ask you
me
a question.
like that, any kind of
Let me
rape
ask
will
you
trigger
this
me.
question.
Yes.
Are we
So, you know what I'm
differentiating
saying? Like-
physical?
Guys.
Let me ask you a question. Are we differentiating physical harm versus psychological
These
versus
people get their
mental?
money back in insurance.
That
that
doesn't
is
always.
true.
No.
That's not
Why am I
always the
gonna
case,
have
but
this big
it's not
soapbox
always
moment
the
for
case.
these people?
And you're going back to my point.
What is
I'm gonna
insurance?
flip it to my guy after I say this.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip it to him after I say this. You're going back to my point of we like to give exception to what we believe is personal to us.
Right.
It's not right. That being personal to you or whoever else in his heart, and you want other people to feel what you feel. You want other people to understand what you stand because of that thing was so wrong. Because you feel passionate about it. What about people who've been stolen from, who lost everything? You don't feel for these people?
I do.
No, but that's my point. So
as a person, that's why I don't steal from people.
No.
You know what's crazy though?
I'm talking about endorsing.
But these
if
people that are stealing from them are also coming from a broken home.
But if you know a child molester,
that's making them do that.
But if you know a child molester, if I see child molester, I don't think there's nobody in this room.
I will beat the person.
That's my.
I will beat you to tongue.
So that's my point. If somebody know, not that you saw them in the act, not that you saw them rape somebody, but you know. It's in their past. What if they change? It wouldn't change your mind.
Right. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
See, yeah.
You hit it in the nail or whatever the saying is. You hit it like you said everything that I agree with you 100%. Like yeah.
I mean, whatever it is.
Yeah, we're almost about to wrap up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can't.
All it is basically people going against other people's boundaries. When you go across somebody else's boundaries, you're taking away from not only their humanity, but only their soul. Because that's what boundaries are for. To limit you from taking away what I have that I'm concealing on the inside. So when you break my boundaries, you're not only stealing from my soul, you're stealing from my humanity, and then you're taking from the humanity as a whole. Because once crossing someone's boundaries becomes a habit, remember, everything we do, habits turn into behavior.
Right.
Period.
21 days.
Period.
Right.
So if somebody sees you doing, be like, oh, he's a scammer. This nigga getting money. Oh, he got the bitches.
Yeah.
He got nice cars and
I don't wanna be like
shit. You
him.
know what? Maybe let me just learn what this nigga doing. And then he starts learning that shit. Oh, this a habit. Oh shit, I'm getting money. Man, I just made $7 grand. This bitch wanna come over and fuck me because I got some money. Okay, I do that shit. Okay. And then once that becomes a habit, it becomes a behavior. And breaking a behavior is much more harder than breaking a habit.
Yeah. One last thing I want to say.
Literally, every single person in here gave like a nice, like literally point, good value and everything. You know, I heard what you said. You know, but there was something that you said that I did not like personally. You know, by calling out Anita. You know, by calling out Nigerians. You know, as being aggressive.
Cause you are.
Hold on.
I stand by it.
As she said it, you know, but
I didn't do anything.
you know, but then again, that is here, not there, because in every country, like you have, people who are aggressive and people who are not, but then again, when it comes down to this whole hood rich, lifestyles and all that stuff, I feel like it's none of our business. At the same time, it is our business, because if we know what's going on and we don't speak up, I feel like like we are actually promoting it. But then again, who are we? Because there's a saying that says that if we say if we do something, they will talk. If we don't do anything, they will still talk. Right? So at this point, I feel like everybody, if you know that this is going wrong, or that this person is a scammer, or this person is having an OnlyFans, I feel like, listen, it is our business. At the same time, it is not our business. Simple. But we have to find a way, to actually solve this problem, and this scamming stuff and this hood rich stuff, it's not gonna stop anytime soon. Point blank. No matter how long we sit here and argue back and forth, it is never gonna stop. That's that. Point blank. Just do you just focus on your goals and your future. If you have kids, focus on your kids. That's that. Because this scamming stuff, it's not gonna lead us to anywhere.
I just want to interject real quick. Just something to put on your mind. I don't want to start a conversation. But doesn't everything that we've been talking about kind of sound like what we've been going through, as far as if you look at the Black Lives Matter movement?
You're right.
And what's going on with how maybe certain white Americans that support Trump feel. Because we feel some type of way because we're trying to have our voices heard, and they're not supporting us, but now they feel like they're not being heard and they're the right ones.
Perfect.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
Like in terms of that lifestyle that we talked about, this hood rich lifestyle scam or whatever, all these things. The solution to me, and the end all be all, if I can say this to anybody, is that the truth matters.
You're right.
The truth matters. Whether this stuff is going to be ongoing or not, the moment we start to deny the truth about what is and what's not is going to determine how forward we move as a culture and as a people.
To some
If we keep denying the truth to make ourselves comfortable and to be in a position where we think, oh, because we want to live this way as a facade, like that's the way God wants us to live, we just headed for the same thing. So the truth matters, period.